Hi, this is JB Cycles with a quick update on April the 22nd, and I'm only going to show this chart today. So we have the S&P in blue, and as before we have the 7-year cycle in red. The 7-year cycle is a pair of two 3.5-year cycles, but even an odd 3.5-year cycles behave a bit different, so I have represented it by a 7-year cycle, and I'll come back to that because there's a harmonic in this 7-year cycle shown in green, and we have 9 of these cycles in each 7-year cycle. Further, we have in gray, we have the S&P shifted by one of these 9-month cycles. So breaking below the level from the past cycle is a bearish signal, and as long as we are above, we are all clear, trending, and yeah, anyway, we are here now. We are starting to break down below the level from the past cycle. The 7-year cycle in red suggested a top around New Year, and it generally points down into, well, the rest of the year. It had a shoulder around April, and we got that, and we broke down a bit earlier than the cycle suggested. And if we switch over to the 9-month cycle, we see it had a low. Well, we just had the 9-month cycle low. We had some kind of low in the summer last year. The COVID low was unexpected, not supposed to happen there. We had a low here, and here, and here, kind of a low in momentum here. Here we had some kind of a low, and here kind of a double bottom. And this cycle goes back 100 years, just as the 7-year cycle, although the 7-year cycle gets a bit more complicated when we go back to the Second World War and earlier. There, the 7-year cycle is not as clear. It's rather a 3.5-year cycle. So something was going on there. But after the 1940s and 50s and until today, it has been a clear 7-year cycle. So the 9-month cycle is now suggesting a low around November. That may be the bear market low, but I'm kind of looking perhaps at 2023. But there are some other alternatives too, so we'll have to see about that. But we are getting more and more confirmations that the shoulder is in. No more all-time highs. We should soon break below the lows from March and be trending down into November. Some kind of a shoulder in the summer, and then the usual panic in the fall. Yeah, you can have a look at this chart. It's kind of interesting. I could also show you a longer chart going back to all the way back to 1950. So if you want me to, just give me a request or suggestion. Okay, this is going to be exciting. See you in the next one.